to see you.
Time now for our political insiders, Tony May and Charlie Giroux here in the studio. Guys, welcome as always. Good to see you.
Always good to be here.
The governor stood behind Marcus Brown to be the state police commissioner for a long time, and the Senate voted him down. Charlie, what's your take on that?
Well, apparently he's still standing behind him. The curious thing is what happens now. I mean, Tony and I were talking about this off air. Can you simply stay forever as an acting commissioner or secretary? I think not, because he's specifically and affirmatively been denied confirmation by the Senate. It's not like somebody that served for a time and there was never any vote taken.
Right.
The Senate has clearly said they don't have confidence in his integrity and in his judgment. And I think that sends a very strong message to the governor. Politically, I think this wounds him to simply have him stay on.
Tony, what about resubmitting him? He has 10 days to make a decision on that.
He can do that, and that's the question. I think, again, it's a very fine legal definition. It could end up in the courts. In reappointing Marcus Brown, is it a new appointment or is it a continuation of the old appointment? I mean, it's the same guy, so it's the same name. The paper will read him remarkably the same as the original one.
Right, but politically, what difference would it make if he's resubmitted?
That's
I mean, the votes
leaders
aren't there.
Right.
They've said we specifically reject this nominee. It really is time to move on. There are actually some easy solutions for the governor here. George Bivens, who has the support of the union, who is opposed to Marcus Brown, is sitting there. The governor could easily appoint him, have an easy confirmation process. There are others that would fall into that same category. It's curious as to why he has his heels dug in so deeply on this.
But Charlie and I can agree on this. Here, we're both going to support the union, right, Charlie? Scott Wagner, Senator Wagner, will throw you out of his office next time because you're going to support what the union wants. This is good.
I think the state police are good folk, and their union is a good union.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about the state budget really fast. What's the most controversial issues happening right now with the state budget?
Oh, count them. I mean, the legislature has to move a budget into position, send it to the governor. I think something will be done by June 30th. Whether it looks anything like something that the governor could sign into law is quite a good question, because there are so many things that are not yet determined, even among Republicans in the House and the Senate.
Well, we're even bracing for property tax increases because the schools are finishing up their budgets, and some of them are counting on what the governor proposed to give them in the budget, which they may not get.
Which they shouldn't do, and frankly, there's a little political gamesmanship there as well.
Yeah.
The short answer to a long question is taxes. That's what's holding this budget up. The governor wants to increase every Pennsylvanian's taxes. There is simply not an appetite to do that in the legislature.
All right, we want to talk about medical marijuana really quick, put this on the table. I know you've both been very outspoken, and you agree with each other on this.
And right
Makes
now,
for bad theater.
But that's okay, that's okay.
Well, you have a town hall meeting coming up on Thursday, which I think is a great opportunity for people in central Pennsylvania to make their views clear, as well as finding out some more facts about medical marijuana, because I don't think anything will change in the views of Representative Matt Baker, the chairman of the committee that's sitting on this legislation right now, unless something can be done to persuade him that people want this legislation. I don't think it'll move.
I think Tony's correct. We agree on this across the board. 90% of the people of Pennsylvania, though, say they want some form of medical marijuana. Eventually, that's going to sink through in the legislative process. The logjam will get broken up, and Pennsylvania will have medical marijuana.
And even Scott Perry, a Republican in Congress, is proposing legislation to make it not illegal to have a certain form of that medical marijuana in your home. So there's this movement in other parts, but it seems stuck here in Pennsylvania.
And Tony, you mentioned our town hall. We certainly want to invite all of you to join this discussion surrounding medical marijuana, whether you're for it or against it. We would love for you to attend our town hall. It's this Thursday, June 11th at Central Penn College in East Pennsboro Township, Cumberland County. You see him there. Montel Williams will be there. We're going to hear from him, doctors, lawmakers, parents of children with serious disorders, even law enforcement about this. We're going to cover all topics surrounding this issue. You'll definitely have a chance to participate. We'd love for you to be there. Again, 7 o'clock this Thursday at Central Penn College Conference Center. We're also going to stream it live, not only on our station, but also on our website as well. So many ways to participate.
There are.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. As always, you can see our political insiders every Tuesday right here on CBS 21 News.
And Sunday mornings at 11:30, join us for CBS 21's Face the State right after CBS's Face the Nation.